Hi, it's Laura here from iHeart Planners, and in this video I want to show you how you can take a regular full-size printable that prints on standard letter paper and size it down and make it fit into a smaller planner. I get asked this all the time. A couple things before we get started. I would highly recommend, I've opened this. This is the vanilla edition of our planner. It's available in the Sweet Life Planner Club, and I've opened this with Adobe Reader. It's completely free, so if you don't have that, I highly recommend that you use that. I also recommend that you print directly onto the size paper that you want. So take a full sheet of paper and cut it in half, or take a whole stack down to your local printer and have them cut a stack for you so you have it there ready to go. That's just way easier to manage than trying to get two on a full-size sheet of paper. I also want to note, when you do resize printables like this, because the page ratios are not exactly the same, you'll have a little bit of extra space at the top and the bottom if you're resizing from a full size to a half letter. Also, if you go really small, like you could resize to say a personal size, obviously some of these lines may get too small to write in, so that's a consideration. So whenever I can, I like to use a printable that's been designed for that size, but if you don't have one, or if you have one you love that's in the wrong size, you can definitely resize and make them smaller, and it's super easy to do. So I've just opened this in Adobe Reader. I go to File, Print, just like I normally would, and then I will go to my page setup down here, and here we go. It says, it gives me all these choices. Now, I've made these sizes custom. They weren't preloaded for me. So if you don't have like a half letter as your option and you want that, you can just go to Manage Custom Sizes and hit this little plus guy right there, and that's going to put in a custom size for you. You can click in it to rename it. So whoops, I've filmed a lot of tutorials. That's why I have so many different ones. I can't name them the same, but you probably only have one half size, and then just type in the paper size. So for a half letter size, it's 5.5 by 8.5. Click OK, and that's all you have to do. And now we are placing this on a 5.5 by 8.5 sheet of paper. I usually say fit. If you say actual size, it's going to not print correctly. Also, on something this big, I just want to mention I wouldn't print out all 155 at once. I'd print out like the first few and make sure everything's going well before I printed everything. But that's all there is to it. Just I would say current page, and so you'll see there's a little bit of extra space up the top and the bottom, but that it's still totally usable. And I would hit print. If you want to know what printer I use, I'll link to that below. And also, if you want to learn about what kind of binding I like, I will also link to that below. Thank you.